So apart from all of like the crazy politics that's happening in Australia right now, I feel like plastic is kind of the next big thing. And if you're not from here or you have no idea what I'm talking about, I am specifically referring to the plastic bag ban, which is basically most states in Australia have either pledged to ban or have already banned single-use plastic bags. So they're trying to phase it out altogether. So seeing all of this has kind of got me thinking like how down I am for this, but it also got me thinking that I am really not doing a whole lot to lower my own waste, specifically plastic waste. So I guess today I just kind of wanted to talk about this on my channel because I feel like it's a really important issue, and I'd also love some tips from you guys if you are already kind of participating in like a low waste lifestyle. So yeah, this is everything that I have been doing to kind of kickstart me living a lifestyle with a lot less waste. The first category is the household category. So right now I live with my family. My mum and I split groceries because we eat pretty much the same, and we buy, I'd say like 80% of our food from produce markets, and it's kind of expected that you just take your own bags to those. So that's a habit that we are already in and have been for a while, so that's good. So both my mum and my brother grow veggies in our garden, which is amazing because I don't have to do anything and I get food. But my mum has been doing this like in every house we've lived in, so my whole life, and much before that she was doing it as well. So what we do is we dispose of all of our like food scraps, which is mainly just vegetables, sometimes like eggshells and stuff like that, into a composting pile, and then that gets turned over and eventually we can use that soil to put back into the garden. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I just put the food in the pile, like I don't actually do anything, but Next I wanted to talk about laundry. I have always had issues with laundry detergents and laundry powders, especially when I was younger. I was really allergic to everything. I still am pretty allergic to like soaps and detergents and stuff like that. But when I was younger, I would literally go down the soap and detergent aisles and I would just be sneezing, my eyes would be watering, like just like that. Nowadays it's not that bad, but I do get like contact dermatitis, contact acne on my body if I have been using those laundry detergents. And I never used to think it was that. I always used to think it was because of my sweat, and that it was just a normal thing. But as soon as I switched over to natural alternatives, like any lingering body rashes, acne I had is just completely gone. I switched to soap nuts a little while back and I have been using them for, I don't know, a couple months. I don't use them now because I find them really tedious to use, and even though they were really good for like my body, I just didn't particularly like them. Now I'm just using a much more natural non-synthetic laundry detergent powder, and I got this from like a health food store, and it still has like chemicals in it, like it still cleans your clothes chemically, but I have had no problems with it, so I really like that. And speaking about soap nuts, I have also been using them in my hair, and again I started using them not for any environmental reasons, although they are very good. Well, not good for the environment, but they, if you don't know what they are, they're like they're called soap berries or soap nuts, but they're a berry, I believe, that grows and it has natural detergents in it, so you can use it as a natural soap alternative. And so I started using them in my hair for the same reason that I switched laundry detergents. It's because I had a lot of itchiness, I had a lot of breakouts on my scalp and especially on my neck. And I kind of knew that this was the problem, but I didn't switch until recently. I don't know why, I was just being stubborn. But yeah, since I've used soap nuts, I do not have that anymore, which is fantastic. But I am looking into other alternatives such as bar forms of soap and shampoo, just because I feel like they're gonna be a lot easier to use. So I'm still kind of like testing around, see what I can find. If any of you guys have any recommendations for shampoo that is natural and low waste, let me know, because I'm interested. Continuing on in the beauty realm of things, cosmetics and skincare is something that I am very bad at when it comes to waste, especially cosmetics. Like, I do not own very much makeup. I'm not particularly into it, or at least I'm not compared to how much I used to be. But the stuff that I have is not natural, and it's not plastic free, It's just generally not very good for the environment. So I decided to do a little bit of an audit on the stuff that I already had. And yeah, you're about to see that. So I'm here in my bathroom because I am going to be going through all of my makeup and beauty products and just kind of seeing what I need and what I don't need anymore. And I know the idea of the low waste, low impact, zero waste movement is to not really throw stuff out, but a lot of this is out of date and a lot of it is in containers that I can possibly reuse. I have kept stuff like this in my drawers because I knew I was going to reuse it, especially these three. I'm still actually using this. And I'll probably use this as well. It's just like glitter shit. But okay. This is the stuff that I would consider that I use pretty much on a daily basis. This stuff is more stuff that I don't really use very often, but because I already have it and it's still in date, I will use it until it's gone. But I won't necessarily be repurchasing any of these items, especially makeup wipes. I actually remove my makeup with cold cream, but I have these lying around in case I have some really stubborn eye makeup that I don't necessarily want to rub this in, which is not very often. So these are kind of something that I don't really want to continue buying, but I will use them up. And then this is all stuff that I'm either going to throw away or recycle. Recycling all of these like bottles and containers. And yeah, the rest is all just like super out of date. And if they have that little recycling symbol on them, I will try and get all the product out and recycle that shit. And for all of this stuff, you might look at it if you're a part of the low waste or zero waste movement already and think, wow, this is a lot of single-use plastic. But the thing is, I already have this stuff, so I plan on using it until it needs to be recycled or thrown out. And then when I need to repurchase them, I will go for a more zero waste friendly version, like a wooden hairbrush, a wooden toothbrush, try and get some packaging free makeup. But for now, I'm just going to use it because otherwise it would be wasteful just to throw it out. And also, why so many scissors? Skincare, I just use apple cider vinegar every now and then and hemp seed oil as a moisturizer. And cleanser wise, I don't often use cleanser, but when I do, I've always used Sukin products. But I'm also trying to find, you know, a lower waste version of this, so something without as much plastic in it. So yeah, I'm looking into, I guess, bar formulas for that as well. I'm not really sure. If you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. The very last thing I want to talk about is kind of like eating out, I guess, is the category. I don't particularly eat out at like takeout places very often. If I do, it's usually like sushi. So usually if I'm eating out, it's at a restaurant where they have stainless steel cutlery, and if they have coffee or like a hot drink, it's in a ceramic mug or a glass. But it is super easy to carry reusable cutlery and straws and keep cup if you have one with you. I just put it all into a bag that I always use, and I honestly forget that it's there, but if I ever need it, it's there. And it's super handy. Got this idea from where I live. She did a video about like a DIY low waste kit. It's basically just like reusable cutlery, straws, water bottles, that kind of thing. I use a stainless steel water bottle and I have a keep cup. It's plastic, but it was a gift, so it works perfectly fine, and I'm gonna use it until it breaks, which hopefully it won't. So reflecting on all of these things that I have already started to do, I realize that there's a lot more that I can be doing. So I've set myself some short-term goals that I would want to achieve the next coming weeks, months, hopefully not years. I would love it if you guys have any tips or any educational resources that you want to share with me or anyone else who's watching this. Please put it down below. I'd love to be able to create a space where it's very opening and friendly. You know, I don't want anyone to think that you have to be zero waste or you're trash. Like, I feel like it's all about just doing the best that you can and improving on what you're already doing. As for my goals, the first one is to cut out all plastic packaging for things that I know that I can get in bulk. So this is pretty much everything that I'd use in a smoothie or everything that I'd use to bake anything with. Obviously, I'm going to be using everything that I already have, so this one's probably going to take a couple of months before I have really improved on it. My second goal is to keep researching more low waste and environmentally friendly versions of things that I already own especially when it comes to cosmetics. Like, I really love to know more about low waste, or at least really like recyclable makeup, and you know, vegan and cruelty free and all that jazz. And the third is just to continue practicing and reinforcing the habits that I already have, and hopefully I'll be creating some new environmentally conscious habits. And that's all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you enjoyed this video and your stay. I don't know what this, it's like, I feel like Britney Spears in the 90s. I want to hold the linseeds like it's my baby. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? What am I gonna name this video? Newsflash, it's cool to be sustainable. Whoa, how am I gonna hold it? I think I just really want a photo shoot with the linseeds. This is an old ketchup bottle and it's purple naturally. The man told me, who sold it to me, that it is some chemical compound that turns purple when it sits in sunlight. How cool is that? Or is that lame? I don't know, I think it's cool. Okay, I need to get this photo shoot down. My neighbors just walked past and I don't want them seeing me pose with a bottle of linseeds. Nope, they're still there. Okay, that's fine. Just be down here with my linseeds and my soap nuts. They're gone. I think you can use these in your hair as a conditioner. Make a flaxseed gel. And they're a great instrument too.